Freedom to film. What up, buddy? JDC. Shithole talk to be one. Hey, oh wow, that's a long one. Hey. Howdy, Joel. What up? Been a while since I've been online. Eunice Lara. Hi. Yeah, no, a long time. Trevor, how are you? TT. Colorado. Uncle Sam's here. Thanks, Uncle Sam. I just got out of court. I'm in Cape Cod. I picked up a case in Cape Cod. I wanted to give some people some updates. We've got about 33 people jumped on already. I've been laying low because as you guys know, my heart has been in my stomach. My mind has been a whirlwind, and Brian King told me, take it easy for a while. Hey, what up, J Money? Thank you, sir. You too. So I've been taking it easy, trying to get my stuff together, get my head together. / Canada. I've been taking care of myself, trying to get my stuff together. Chris Rutledge, what up, Philly? Espen Norway in the house. Hey, Norway. Joe K. Jr. I got some videos coming out. I got the greatest hits or whatever it is, volume 2 that I got ready. Spammer, how are you? Scammer, how are you? Basher, scammer, basher. Bash him. Bash the hell out of him. I hate scammers. Oh, I hate them. Espen is saying hi to everybody. Yeah, so I got out of court. I am the pro se litigant for another case. Chi-Town Mike, what up? Terrorist Cam 64. Angel Marti in the house. Jeesley Crow, Blackbird, what up? Yeah, I've been dying to come back on, but I've been trying to wait till, things are right, I got things right again. Things are right, New Image Studios, what up? What up? What up? It's my birthday today. Yeah, I'm older. Getting older, can't help it. It's the way it is, man. Way it is. So it's about a 9-hour drive round trip to Cape Cod. Max, what up? Oh, here we go. I got people coming. Can't keep up here. Paul Johnstone, howdy. Thank you, Uncle Sam. Wallace, how are you? Space, Big Me, what up? That's a nice name. So Thank you for the happy birthday shout outs. Appreciate that. Wilbert Lewis. I went to court on my birthday. Yeah. Radar Band. Indiana. What up? Larry Bird Town. I'm old school. I remember basketball back when Larry Bird was the man. He used to call me Larry Bird when I played ball. Probably because I was ugly like him. Not because I could shoot like him. You got off on your birthday? No. Well, I got what I wanted. So, yeah, the warrant is released. I am my own attorney once again. And, some of these cases, man, I'll tell you, they're a joke. You can spend 2.5 to 5 years in prison for something so frivolous. All somebody's got to do as a police officer or even a citizen, go down to a court, go to a police officer, and cry victim. And the courts will uphold them. Amazing. This one is a joke. Out of all the cases I've ever been in, this is the dumbest. This is going to be wrapped up. I am going to embarrass the shit out of this person. Number one, they made a big mistake on their police report. In that one paragraph, it's only one paragraph. They made a mistake. I won't let that be known until trial. This person will be on that stand answering to me. That's what I like about court. Court, when you're pro se, your attorney, that public defender is not talking for you. You get to do the talking. You get to face your accuser. And if they're if they're full of shit, you're going to call them out. Call them out. That's what I'm going to do. It will be known what a scammer they are, trying to use the legal system inappropriately. Eyes can't trespass. What up? That's what they're doing. I went to court. You guys remember the Mr. Big Head video? Anybody remember that Mr. Big Head video, the Fred Flintstone video? I went to court. Yeah, scumbags. Scumbags. You're a scumbag. You're a scumbag. Yep, you're a scumbag, and you will be called out in a court of law on the stand. I've got so much information. Letters that were written, notes that were written. I'm going to subpoena text message. I'm going to subpoena everything. I'm going to bring witnesses to your bullshit. That trial's going to be a couple of days this time. But anyways, if you guys remember Mr. Big Head, Fred Flintstone, chased me around. I showed up. And guess what? $0 fine. Zero. Look it up. No, he didn't show up. $0. It wasn't at trial. This is pre-trial. Pre-trial, they don't have to show up. They come for just trial. $0. There's no extra charges, nothing. Zero. Yeah. You can win in a court of law. Stand up for what's right. No surcharges. I wasn't behind a wheel. There's no vehicle, nothing. The prosecutor tried to ask for Fernando. What up? Thank you. James Barnes, how are you? Thank you, sir. Prosecution tried to ask me for my driver's record. JDC, what up? I said I wasn't driving. I was walking. The ticket's about walking. She goes, yeah, but it's in a traffic code. I don't care. My driving record has nothing to do with it, Your Honor. Fight. Steve Pinder, hey, buddy. Fight it. Trevor, what up? There are situations where, yes, hey, what up? 8MC? Where I believe I have made mistakes in life. You know what I mean? Crazy guy, what up? But I don't break the law unless I'm saying, look, this is totally inappropriate. I'm not following this law. Screw you. That's different. That's called civil disobedience. And that's actually a legal term, or that's a legal concept. Okay, but this case was about somebody harassing me, trying to get a ticket out of me. I never took the ticket. Roscoe the first, what up? Robert Noodle? He never submitted a ticket. Now, once I go there for another charge, Jeff going, what up? Then it shows up, right? All of a sudden they find it, right? Well, Your Honor, in fairness of due process, I showed up. He did not submit the ticket either on time or at all. Jeff is here, audits, what up? Now, due process is huge, right? Because they have the burden. They have to follow the policy procedures in order for us to be guilty. We are guilty until proven innocent. But we have things on our side. Spitshine, what up? Things on our side that we can fight back with. Due process is huge. They have to follow certain protocols, certain things. They got to follow the law. Just like we have to when we go, Dana Waters, what up? I didn't sign a ticket. I didn't receive the ticket. I didn't take the ticket. The ticket was on the ground. It blew away. Citizen News Networks need. So if you saw that video, the first one, not the edited one, you can see the ticket flying on top of another car. He said he never knew my name. All of a sudden, my name's on the ticket. He lied. So, Mr. Big Head, buddy, shh, you lose. No money, nothing on my record, no surcharge, no points on a license, nothing. All I had to do was sign something. I'm out, right past the cashier. Hey, what's up, Richie's Restoration? I gotta check you out. Richie's, I need your email address again or something, or email me because I needed to talk to you. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. The officer did litter, if you think about it, because he didn't pick up that ticket and mail it to me or summons me or something appropriate. Right, Steve Pinder. Right. He should have done something with that other than leaving it on the ground. Now, I'm not saying I was wrong or right for not taking the ticket. I did it because I wanted to. Civil disobedience. I wanted to say no. Now, I didn't assault the officer. I didn't spit on him. I didn't do anything inappropriate. You know, but I did call twice to the courthouse to find out if the ticket was submitted. Just a little jaded. No fine, no surcharge, no points, nothing. Email is Tyrone Eddie123 at Gmail. Is a common protest and you can be arrested for it, sure. But you can practice it if that's your choice. And when you go to court, you can say that. Stand behind it, I do. Especially when it comes to traffic. I hate traffic. Yes, I won again. The other case, same courthouse. I got the documents with me, actually. Actually, they're in my daytimer. 7 witnesses said, 7 testified, wrote a statement saying that I bumped into this correctional officer so hard he moved back. He had to fall back. Guess what I did? Jason, how are you? I slowed down the video. If you guys did see the edited version of that, Lady D, how are you? Ms. Free. I slowed down the video. You can see him leaning into me. You can see me making a concerted effort to go around him. I submitted that to the prosecution, evidentiary-wise, disclosure, all that stuff. At the same time, hey, Blackwell. And I said to the judge, Your Honor, we can schedule trial. Hey, James, family of Parker, New Mexico citizen, what up? We can schedule trial, but based on the evidence that I'm showing you, Tyrone Eddie 123 at Gmail 123. Based on the evidence that I'm offering you, you did see him, Steve? Thank you. Based on the evidence, it's hard to see when the video's going fast. When you slow it down, it's so obvious. I'm expecting the prosecution to do what's right here. The prosecution should dismiss these charges and file charges against the person who perpetrated an assault against me. Screaming assault like a little baby. Grow up. He tried to make it look like I assaulted him. And then he conspired with 6 other people to get them to sign statements. This is our judicial system. This is ours. We own it. And it's our right, our expectation to fight against this crap. This new Cape Cod charge? Really? 2.5 to 5 years in prison? Really? Are you serious? What a scumbag. You're really showing your true colors. Meanwhile, you stole from me. And I had to get the cops to get my shit back. I had to use the cops. And yes, there are good cops out there, because I saw one that day. That day. He got my iPhone 8 back. And I want my paintings back. $5,000 worth of paintings. One of them was like $5,000. Give my paintings back, fucking bitch. All because you want to steal, you want to lie, and you're a murderer. A murderer. Murderer of babies. Yeah. But, pro se again, I'm going to get this person to understand, man, and expose them for who they really are. Their true colors will come out, because I've got a well-orchestrated thought process out for all my questioning to trap this person. James Watt. The truth should prevail. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't court systems out there that are going to try to railroad you. There are. And I'll be honest with you, I thought this was going to be one of them. Because, you know, I had a file that never made it to the judge the first day. I wrote a letter to the judge about the hearing, the second hearing, which I thought violated my due process. That never made it to the judge. So I'm going to first ask for John Conway, how are you? I'm going to ask for a change of venue. Angel, how are you? Max, how are you? Yeah, you got to be careful with secret recorders and all that stuff inside the courtroom. They're trying to say courthouse, but that's not true. It's the courtroom that they should be able to police, because there's victims in there. There's jurors in there, that kind of stuff. I get it. You know, I'm a little bit more understanding about that. And you can get arrested, and they can confiscate that right there on the spot if you get caught. So you have to petition the judge to record in a courtroom. I kind of agree with that. And you want to angle it just right so it doesn't catch jurors or victims. In this courtroom, they're very loud. You can hear everything. Every case, everything of everybody's case. Am I losing everybody? So anyways, I wanted to just touch base. I've got about another 4 or 5 hour drive here. Archie, how are you? Yeah, it's you know, this person's building a cemetery of babies. You know, abortion is not a form of contraception. Hey, Monkey 83. Teflon Iron, how are you? Abortion is not a form of contraception. So anyways, I'll paraphrase for anybody who jumped in late. The case with Mr. Big Head. Mr. Fred Flintstone Big Head, New York State Trooper. $0 fine. 0 surcharge. 0 points. Irrelevant, like it never happened. The other case in Coxsackie. Slowed down the video. Went through the evidentiary process. Full disclosure, right, guys? Handed it to the prosecution and said to the judge, it's irrefutable. He's got to do what's right here. Dismiss these charges and press charges against the correctional officer for making a false statement. Case in Cape Cod. It's a joke. I don't want to give away too much yet but the little paragraph, big mistake in the little paragraph, and you already made the statement, so you can't take it back. Big mistake in the statement. And it's going to be brought out in trial. I don't know about you guys, but if I get arrested, if I get charged with something, I like to face my accuser. I want to face them. I want to look them in the eye. And I want to call them out on their bullshit while they're sitting there sweating on the stand, because I'm going to tell you something. I used to say this in my videos. You don't act like that next to the judge. You don't act like that next to the judge, because they don't. They don't act the same way. It's like all of a sudden they feel like they're on this big high stand, and all the lights are, and all the people are looking at them, and they're being recorded, and they know. They know. My Amherst case, my first Amherst case, I had a lieutenant on the stand. I had 2 cases in Amherst. I won both of them at trial. I got the guy on the stand. Did you open your car door with the intent to cause bodily harm or injury to my persons? The judge went boom and looked right at him. And just the way he responded, you could tell he was guilty as shit. And that's why when the judge adjudicated the case, he said, I can't respond to any civil rights violations. I can only respond to your case of disorderly, which I am finding you not guilty. That's right. Another case won. Coxsackie, New York. Mr. Bighead. 0 fine. And pro se in another case on Cape Cod. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the platform to be able to say what I want to say. And it'll be in a court of law. And once it's in a court of law, guess what? It's there, man. You can't take it away. The whole public can see it. And did you know you can actually, you can Google it. You can actually get court reporters, people that are already in line with the courts, that report to the newspaper, the news media. So if you want to make that case public, like to hit the news, just Google it, man, and call them. They can come in and make it more public. That's what I'm going to do with this case. It's going to be public for everybody to see. Because I am tired of people trying to victimize the victim. You're a victim already, and now they want to fuck you again. Pro bono, pro se. I say pro se, and every judge has agreed with me on that. You know, it's like I'm already beat down. Why though? Fuck are you fucking with me? What goes around, comes around. The truth must prevail. I'm still gonna ask for a change of venue because I don't want to drive 4.5 hours each damn way. That's one of the first motions I'm gonna submit during the pre-trial. And that's what you got. Basically, if you're arrested, you got an arraignment, right? You've got disclosure and pre-trial hearings where you file motions. If you want to do an evidentiary thing and try to get things dismissed early, you know, and you got a trial. It's not that complicated. I'm not that smart. Let me tell you something. I'm not that smart, okay? I'm not that intelligent. You don't have to be that intelligent. You just have to learn the game and play the game. You have to play the game. It's their game. You can't go in their game and say, this is not how we play it. They're going to say, screw you, get out. But if you learn the game, like any other game, you can then hope and use your passion to make sure that the truth prevails. A lot of people don't like judges. I, for the life of me, have not come across one yet that has been totally impartial against me. I've learned my stuff, Jeff. I've learned it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You know, this is the way I look at it. I had a case, I think it was 15 days in jail, 30 days in jail, something like that. In my mind, I said, well, if I fight this case to trial, and let's say, you know, I'm found guilty, hands down, guilty. I'm glad and would be glad to be a martyr for this cause. Because I know I'm innocent. I know that I was doing what was right. I don't take cases where I'm wrong. Why would I take cases where I'm wrong? If these charges don't equate to 2.5 to 5 years in prison, I'm gonna fight it till the cows come home, man. You better pull up your bootstraps, get your booties ready, because we're going to war. We're going to war, man. No holds barred. Everything's gonna come out. Everything. I'm gonna subpoena the shit out of everything. What kind of law? I've talked about it. I've gone against Chase Manhattan, Wells Fargo. I've won those cases. I've gone against Amherst criminal law, district cases. I've gone Superior Court, District Court, and now I'm going to be going to federal court. This case has to go, I believe, if one of these cases I'm going to probably take to an appellate court. I want to go to an appellate court. I want to get to that level of an appellate court. And to be honest with you, An appellate court, they're a little bit more friendly towards pro se people. If you Google your appellate court in your area and scroll down into that database, you're going to see an area that says self-representation. They actually are more inclined in an appellate scenario, because that's what when you're arguing against something that's already been adjudicated, right? It's an appeals. They're more friendly. They have a better platform. So, you know that they show up to give you a hand there. So, what up there? TVSF, I think it says. Special ed. What up? So, my overall comment and points are this. It's my birthday, and I got what I wanted from the court today again. I won another case in Coxsackie. I have trial on September 17th, I believe, next week, 1 week from today. For the second case, I submitted factual evidence, thanks Steve, factual evidence of where I was innocent and the other person should have been charged. My due process wasn't respected. And I won that case with Mr. Big Head. $0, right? Zero surcharge. Nothing. It's like it never happened. All because I fought it. I went and showed up. You know what I mean? I don't think you should be afraid of being pro se. Your birthday's tomorrow, Jeff? Hey, brother Jeff. I knew that you and I clicked for a reason. Virgos, virgins. I'm now again a self-proclaimed virgin. At my age, yeah. Middle-aged man, self-proclaimed virgin. I can do that, right? There's a lot of leeway in domestic issues. Actually, there's a huge amount of leeway because, and I kind of agree with it. I kind of agree with it, even though it's against me, because you have to be safe versus sorry. You got to be safer versus sorry, because you never really know, right? Now, I saw somebody come into court today, big old black guy, and she got up in front of the judge and said, no, I fell in the bathroom. I went, oh my God, is that, you know, come on. And that was during an arraignment and a bail. And of course, the guy didn't get it. He got slapped with bail. $2,000 cash. Me? Zero. Released on my own recognizances, because this police statement is a joke. But better be safe than sorry. So I kind of agree with that. There's a lot of women out there that get abused. Let's be honest. A lot of women get abused. And then, like this girl, they defend the man. I just don't agree with that. I don't agree with violence of any kind, but I definitely don't agree with violence against a woman. For people who actually beat women. Like, I'm a man, and you're a woman. You know, that's Neanderthal way of thinking. I'm not like that. I have no history of violence in my past. None. No history of violence in my past whatsoever. They tried pulling up my criminal record. You know what came up? Belchertown, Amherst, where I won the 2 cases at trial. They're like, oh shit, this guy's for real. Yeah, I'm for fucking real. And I'm tired of people victimizing me. You know, just because you happen to love somebody means they can victimize you. They're going to use that against you. Or the fact that they're a woman, they know how to play the system too. No. The truth will come out. Those accusations do not justify the charges. It's a joke. And that's why the judge took 5 seconds. Released. Yes, you can represent yourself. Give him a month or so to look over the paperwork. We'll see you again. End of story. Case ain't gonna go anywhere. At the end of the day, and I talked to some very prominent attorneys. No cops are called, nothing. This was like a month later, month and a couple days later, after I said I want my ship back. All of a sudden, You know, all that timeline stuff's going to come out too. You know, look at a timeline. In some of my cases, I've always used timelines. You know, this is what happened then. This is what happened here. That's what happened here. Why so much time? Hey, Graham, why so much time and why this and that? You know, all that stuff matters because it tells a story. Why would somebody wait over a month to press charges against somebody else? Why? Only after they ask for their property back. Because you're a scumbag. The way I feel, that's the way I feel. So, I gotta get on the road, folks. It's gonna be a late one. I just wanted to check in. It's been a long time since I've been online. I kind of been just dabbling, not really even, you know, watching people's videos and Robert Escobar, how are you? You know, Tomahawk Outlaw, David W, what up? I will be safe. Thank you, everybody. Everybody be good. And I will see you guys. I'm going to post that video of, you know, Volume 2, owned by NET. It's owned by NET Volume 2. It's already set up. I downloaded everything. And we'll get that out probably tomorrow or the next day. And we'll get on some audits now that I'm released off this warrant, okay? Love you guys. You guys be good. Take care, all right? See you again.